Whoever's got the most wins at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard.
I think that's. Do you mind passing me the pads?
Someone's gonna have to show me the buttons.
I'm gonna pass you the. Wait.
Can you pass me the pads?
I'm gonna pass you the pad and I'm gonna show you the buttons. What's going on? What's going on here?
Bro, are you gonna stay? All right, let's go, man. Let's call this a warm up round.
I swear that that's the only people ever pick is like Ryu and Ken.
I picked someone else, but then
And there's a cheat code.
it's too easy to beat him.
There's a cheat character called Guile.
Ah, so let's get into this. This is round one. Let's go.
When I did play, I would play with Guile. I remember that.
Guile was next level of cheating, man.
Why was he was cheating?
He was just too strong. He was American. innit?
I'm warming up, man. This one's too slow for me.
Oh, here comes the
one's too slow for
excuses.
me.
You know what I mean? They're the ones that I don't even need to look at the screen really to see what he's gonna do. Nah, I've some of
How slow
that,
this
man.
is, though.
Are you gonna have that? Man, actually,
It's cool, man.
Man was actually looking at you when you said it.
It's cool, my G.
I mean,
Because you see, he gets the
levels
win.
of disrespect.
I'm here to win. But yeah, man,
So what's been going on, guys?
there's been a lot going on you know what I mean, like the untimely death of DMX, man. I've got to say that one's kind of hit me kind of differently.
Yeah, that one's hit me kind of hard still.
You know what I mean? It was a big influence.
It was a big part of childhood, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was a big part of our childhood.
Look at this guy running away from time. Run.
Yeah, win's a win.
This guy.
Round one.
Wow.
Honestly,
Wow.
I can't respect that though.
Why? He who flees lives another day, man.
Because you ran.
You know what I'm saying?
So say that again.
Ran.
He who flees lives another day, man. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
What kind of mantras are you living by?
You know what I'm saying? That's not the kind of things DMX would say, man.
Well, boy, he said quite a lot of stuff that I wouldn't say, man.
Dear, but nah, rest in peace, DMX, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
what was crazy, I was in one WhatsApp group, and what amazes me, the way some people like got no chill, and already like, so one guy came in and he was like, I don't really understand why people are so upset about, and this is on the day, right?
Yeah.
I don't really understand why people are so upset by DMX dying when this guy wrote rap lyrics about raping young girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everybody was like, rah.
Sorry, hold on. 1-0, my G. 1-0 and that's a straight knockout. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're saying.
It's early.
1-0. Pass that pad over, man. When you start holding on to it.
What? Man's gonna talk to man like that, yeah?
Pad over.
Say nothing. Say nothing.
I see exactly what type of person you were, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
In all fairness, you haven't really changed.
I'm a winner.
He who flees.
He who flees. Another day.
Did I live another day? But yeah, no, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, no, and so he said this thing about, like, obviously, in his rap lyrics, raping, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he was challenged on it. He was like, actually, what song are you talking about? It's escaped me now. Was it...
It's on the first album, I think.
Yeah.
It's,
but it's the one where
he's
he's created an evil alter ego. So it's like, well, actually, this is...
Damien or
he's,
something like
yeah,
that.
he's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
different from
Yeah.
any other writer. So if you're going to challenge him about that, then you need to challenge writers and actors about the things that they write and the things that actors play. But
So obviously DMX had a lot of, he wasn't too different from the rappers of his generation, right? And I think we have a lot of this same conversation nowadays in terms of like, I think the parallel will probably be drill music.
Yeah.
There's a big thing about banning drill music and it being a bad influence on you know, young people today. It's the same argument then. So would you say you can blame music for having a negative influence?
See, my thing is this. Like every controversial kind of type of music, genre of music that comes out, at the time everyone wants to ban it, innit? Rock and roll music, everyone wanted to ban it. Hip hop music, everyone wanted to ban it. There was demonstrations, do you know what I'm saying?
But do you think there's a difference between hip hop having like, a positive message to kind of, like I said, DMX ain't alone in it, but having straight up
But not
lyrics.
all of hip hop did have a positive message. A lot of hip hop was very negative and misogynistic. But I think with all of these things, like when you look at how a subculture comes to be, you can look at it on the micro and say, this rapper is rapping about this and that's bad. Or you can look at it on the macro and say, this group of people have managed to create a subculture, they've managed to monetize that subculture, and so now their children, don't have to go through the things that a lot of these rappers, their children are going to private schools and blah, 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 what have you. So,
But does that take away from it being negative though? on society, because you can say, all right, a porn star, yeah, some may deem that as negative, yeah, but yet they're able to kind of feed their families and provide X, Y, and Z.
If people aren't happy about the content that drill rappers or hip hop rappers are rapping about back in the day, then what they actually need to do is focus on the why. So somebody like DMX, I read a quote that DMX lived in the part of the ghetto that people in the ghetto didn't even go to, right? Do you see what I'm saying? What you need to do is you need to address that problem, the fact that a man can live in a yard where there's no windows, let alone no sofa. Rather than when he takes his life experience and talks about it, and then you're chastising him for talking about his own life experience. Now, I'll be the first to tell you that when I listen to a lot of drill music, I'm like, yo, what are these kids talking about? Now, obviously, there's always going to be a percentage that are hyping, right? But for the most part, where it's like you're rapping about your lived experience, the problem isn't you rapping about your lived experience. The problem is that is your lived experience.
Hold on, I'm just going to say.
You win. Perfect.